Hey, welcome back to the channel. Today we have some exciting news. We decided to go ahead and pull the trigger and start a Patreon account. We're very new to this, so we really don't know what we're doing, but we're gonna give it a try.
That's right.
So first we gotta tell you what a Patreon account is. So Patreon is a website which allows like patrons or people who want to support your creativity or whatever you're doing. You know, there's like musicians on there, artists on there, creators on there. We're starting our page as creators because we're creators on YouTube. So how it works is you can go over to our Patreon page and you can contribute to us creating videos, and in return there's cool little things that we'll do in return for different tiers. So basically, like, you know, I'm not going to go through all the tiers. You can go over to the Patreon page and check it out, but basically the more you contribute, the more cool stuff that you get in return. So what are some of the cool things that you can find on our Patreon page that you get if you contribute? Some of the cool things is like behind the scenes stuff. So stuff that we don't share on YouTube. We're going to film a little bit more than we normally do. Normally we'll film for a specific purpose or a specific location, but you know, now that we have the Patreon page, we're going to film more of just like daily activities, kind of stuff that we're doing, stuff that we wouldn't really normally share on YouTube. And it's not going to be like fancy edited stuff like that. It'll just be like, you know, clips of us just hanging out, whatever that we're doing daily, and we'll throw it up on Patreon so you can kind of see, you know, behind the scenes stuff and kind of get to know us a little better. So that's the whole point of Patreon, is to get to know us a little better and build like a tight-knit little community for those of you who want to know us better. Outtakes, funny stuff, you know, stuff that Leslie won't let me put on YouTube, or stuff that we have to edit out. I do a lot of editing out because we curse a lot, and so some of that stuff will make it onto Patreon, so you'll be able to see like a little bit more of our personalities. I mean, what you see on YouTube is our real personalities, but you don't get to see a lot of the really funny stuff, because a lot of the really funny stuff involves a little bit of cursing. So you'll get to see some of that cool stuff on Patreon. That's cool. And then you know, on the YouTube channel, we're a couple weeks behind all the time. So what you're seeing on YouTube today probably happened 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Which isn't terrible.
No, it's not bad, but it just keeps us to where we always have a video that's scheduled to go, and then we always have a couple just in case we get behind or we can't get to editing for...
If there's an emergency.
Yeah, so that way we'll always have a couple of videos in the shoot that are going to come out anyway, so it kind of gives us that buffer. And you'll get real-time updates on like where we really are, because, you know, for example, if we post a video that we're in Missouri, we might already be down like Oklahoma, Texas or something, but if you're following us on Patreon, you'll be able to see where we are real-time all the time. Depending on what tier you select also, some people are going to get some postcards from the road, you know, special thank yous in the descriptions and of our YouTube videos and things like that. So basically the higher the tier you select, the more stuff that you get access to. It's all about getting more access. And none of it, I don't think any of it's like super over the top expensive. I think it's all very affordable stuff. We chose to go the monthly route instead of the by video route. So I think it goes as little as like $1 a month, all the way up to like $20 a month. So what we're going to use the money for is to be able to travel more, to be able to move more frequently, to be able to see more attractions, to get into more things,
more location sites.
And so by doing that, we're able to share more stuff on YouTube and create more. It's also going to go toward like better video equipment, you know, upgrades on editing software, if we need to replace any kind of equipment that we use for vlogging, whatever the case may be, a lot of money will go toward that. So that's where 90% of the money is going to go to. The other 10% is, which is really cool. I've looked at several people's Patreon pages and accounts, and I haven't been able to find anybody that's doing anything like this. But what we're going to do is we're going to take 10% of everything that we make on Patreon, and that's going to go to veterans or family members of veterans who are in need, or veteran organizations that are helping veterans in some kind of way. And as we travel around the country and we come across veterans who are in need, or veteran organizations who could use a little bit of money to help a vet in some way, we're going to give them that money, and we're going to also put that stuff on our channel too, so you can see where that money's going to, who it's helping,
Yes.
tell the story of the vet, whatever the case
and
is.
give more exposure to those organizations or charities.
Exactly. Yeah.
And the
So
more people that are aware, the more people can contribute to them personally.
we might add stuff later on to the different tiers. We might add more tiers. We gotta kind of just get started, baby steps, and kind of see, you know, what you guys want to see, or what kind of perks that you guys want.
Yeah, let us know. We can always
We can add a tier, or we can add stuff to tiers.
2 tiers. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Based off of what
Yeah, so if
people
something
would
little-
like.
yeah, something little, we can just throw it into one of those tiers, and then, you know, keep.
Let us know if there's something you don't like.
Yeah, we take it off.
We'll
and
take
take
it
it off. Or something that you're like, I don't care for
Yeah.
that. You know. So anyway, we'll put a link in the description below to our new Patreon page. So and then we'll also put a link in the banner of our homepage on YouTube, so that you can have a quick link just to click on there and go straight over to our Patreon page. But we hope you guys go check it out.
Yes, please.
No pressure to contribute, but we would appreciate it. Here's an example of some of the stuff you might see on Patreon.
Yeah. Nice.
Stuff like that will make it to the Patreon page.
Yeah. Lucky them.
Go.
Okay.
Hit it. Boots and pants, and boots and socks, and boots and pants, and boots and pants.
Nothing moves like Wagner.
I got those moves like Wagner. Let me see what I can do. I got those moves like Wagner.
Go,
People
baby.
probably don't even really know our last name,
No, they probably didn't.
because we're like Wags,
Yeah.
you know. Anyway,
Yeah. Huh.
our last name's Wagner, in case you're wondering.
2 G's.
In case you gotta file a complaint or petition or whatever.
That's right. Spell it right.
Howdy.
Howdy, partner.
Howdy, partner.
Well, I wouldn't do that.
It's like Shanghai at noon.
Yeah.
Howdy, partner. Jackie Chan. Well, hello.
Hello.
Watch too much Seinfeld.
Yeah.
Hey guys, let me try again. Alright guys, that's it for the update on the Patreon page. We hope you guys go over and check it out. And we'll see you guys next week. Bye.
Bye.